Welcome back. In this week's Madeline Motivates, more than 2/3 of U.S. adults say the 2020 election is a significant source of stress in their life. That's according to a recent poll conducted on behalf of the American Psychological Association. Well, we know that today is the day, and so our goal this morning is to help you manage your stress and anxiety both on and after Election Day. Well, Mariana Neeway, a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner with Kadlec, is on the phone with us right now to share her top 3 tips to cope with that election stress. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Okay, well, we know that so many people are experiencing this right now, regardless of their party affiliation. So what would you say is the first thing that we can do to ease some of that anxiety linked to the election?
One of the first things to always do, even though I am talking to you on the news, is to limit your media and technology exposure, because that can really be overwhelming when you spend all day, looking at what's happening.
Yeah, I know that really can. So what does that really look like when you say to limit? Do you mean just to spend a certain amount of time on social media, for example?
Yeah, you can completely cut out social media if that is going to help alleviate your stress. And then also focus on saying to yourself, okay, I'm going to only do 5 or 10 minutes a day taking in news. I also tell a lot of my patients to only take in news in print form, because you experience a less visceral reaction when you're not hearing or seeing someone tell you a story.
Interesting. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously we're given the news right now, but I say, you can watch our show. We try to remain right down the line, and then you can, just turn it off and check back in throughout the day if you need to, or maybe not. You also say to set boundaries when it comes to political conversations. So what do you mean? What does setting those boundaries maybe look like to you?
I think one of the best ways to do that is to, if you are going to have a potentially, inflammatory conversation with somebody, is to look to start from a point of agreement. The things that we talk about are very complex, and really they have a lot of sides and perspectives, and you can oftentimes find something that you will agree on, and you can start from there and kind of go forward, knowing that you do agree on something.
Absolutely. Boundaries are important. And finally, you also suggest, Mariana, coming up with your own self-care plan. I know that would be something, maybe an individual process, but can you give us some examples of how you might create that plan?
Yeah, it can be anything that brings you some comfort and joy. So if you have an exercise regimen, great. Walking with your dog or with a friend, working on crafts, spending time in the kitchen, watching a show. One thing I like to do that you can do anytime is practicing diaphragmatic breathing, which is just the type of breathing where rather than raising your shoulders up, you expand your stomach. And that's using your diaphragm. So taking a deep breath in, expanding your stomach. When you exhale, your stomach will relax again.
Well, quite simply, do the things that make you happy and take a deep breath. Well, Mariana, very quickly, we have just 2 more seconds left here, but can you share your mantra about the future for us, for us to keep in mind today?
Yeah, just that, we can never know the future. It's always going to be uncertain, and that's okay, and it's okay to accept that and to understand that anxiety is a normal part of life, and taking care of yourself will allow you to be kind to yourself and be kind to others.
Oh, that's a beautiful statement. Thank you so much for your time this morning, Mariana. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Be sure to practice all that today. I know it can really help with the potential stressful day and stressful weeks ahead.